That's it. Lucky do's and loot. Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Welcome, friend. Are you looking to join our community? Good vibrations today. This place has much to offer. Let's see what we can find for you. And if you can't find what you want, or you have any questions, be sure to speak up. The windward side of the isle. These trees were the first to glimpse the Horde's sails before they made landfall on Kalimdor's shores. The desert blooms. Our shamans say much of the isle is newly born. Like our community, both are just starting to grow. These bluffs shelter the springs below, rich in minerals and said to have restorative properties, especially for our earthen friends. On the island across the way is an ever-burning pyre, which sheds its light on everything from our most somber ceremonies and our most festive celebrations. The soil here is rich, and the waters are pure. They nourish our community and make life abundant. From these docks come and go all manner of produce, livestock, and craft. We share what we take, and give back in equal measure. Sadly, this plot is taken. But if it is your first choice, we may be able to aid you. Just say the word. This plot is occupied, but we can find the same for you elsewhere, if you wish. Room for all, friend. We build community here. Spread the good word. We'll leave a light on. Here if you need us. For the people. We'll leave a light on. Room for all, friend. Here if you need us. Good energy here on this plot. It suits you. Can't wait to see what you make of it. The house needs a little love, that's all. If the clutter bothers you, just pick it up and tuck it away in your house chest. The house looks like it has good bones under all the clutter. But if you miss the clutter, it's all safely stored in your house chest. Ah, the house is looking much more tidy, and the dust will soon settle. Are you ready to decorate? Can't wait to see what you do with the space. Check your house chest for inspiration. Then, haul out whatever speaks to you and set it how you like. Listen to the floors, the walls, and the ceiling. You will know what should be placed where in your heart. Looks like you're on your way to becoming a master interior designer. We'll leave you to it.
What you want?
Take a look. I sell all manner of wares. You will not find a better bargain.
Form and function. Art is never truly finished. Treasure the home you have.
Arkinan Poros. Dionysaka. Welcome, welcome. Long life.
We're in this together. Spread the good word.
Speak, friend. Dabu.
still leave a light on.
Talk to me. Lita.
Thrall Hall, go.
Victory lies ahead. Farewell.
I have been talking this whole time, and y'all have not heard a single word I've said because I've had my mic off. Fantastic. Fantastic. I swear. So give me just a moment here. Let's see. Let's do this. All right. So what I was just saying was druids, like druids, is when you're shapeshift, there's certain things depending on the shapeshift that you can't do, and I keep forgetting that a lot of times when I'm in my travel form, specifically my flight form, I'm not allowed to do anything. So it is what it is. Another thing I was saying earlier is it has been a long time since I have streamed anything. Aside from a poker game I did not too long ago, but that's, whatever. So, given that I'm a little rusty, I had my mic turned off for this entire time. Y'all have not heard a single word I've said. And I've been going through this whole basically tutorial on the housing here and going through the quests, and yeah, so all right, let's keep going here for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be on too terribly long tonight. I did not really get into the beta too much prior to this. I just haven't had the time to do it. I did obviously pre-purchase Midnight. So I have early access to housing, which is awesome. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just going through and checking out everything and going through the quests. And if you've not gone through the beta, I would probably, I mean, the decor and everything of the house and whatnot, it runs you through it for the most part through the tutorial and the quest. It's pretty self-explanatory once you got a kind of a handle on that. As you progress, you're gonna, figure this out. It's not rocket surgery. So with that being said, I'm gonna keep going through and do what I need to do. So let's keep going, and hopefully you guys can actually hear me now. Should have done probably some actual full-on tests, but I did not. So it is what it is. I'm just double checking a few things here real quick, and all right, let's get back to it. A good thing is you do have a port back. I was coming here for something specific. I don't remember what. Oh, I know one thing I want to see. Okay, they haven't updated all this kind of stuff just yet. So I did play around with the beta just a tad bit last night and see some of the changes, specifically to the hero talent tree. The fact that Cyclone is now a talent, or well, it is a talent, but it wasn't Cyclone. What was it? Eclipse. Eclipse is not a talent, an ability. So no longer do you have to like spam 2 Wraths or 2 Starfires depending on your setup. It's just on use. You are in Eclipse. You just choose when you do it. I didn't really play around with the housing though. So like I said, So far, all of this has been purely just going through the tutorial and the quests and checking it out. I do have... Let's check out this treasure hunt. So solve the riddle and find the treasure. Are you ready for today's challenge? Hidden a piece from my collection here in the neighborhood. To find it, you must merely solve the simple riddle. The fire never ends. Gather for sorrow or mirth. Search behind the fuel. Alright, so the fire never ends. I don't know if we're looking for actual fire or if it's like a volcano maybe. I guess let's just kind of travel around here for a second. See if there's anything that kind of piques our interest. Obviously it's not going to be something like this. Gather sorrow or mirth. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's got a little yard thing going on here. Alright, let me check another setting here while I'm thinking about it. One moment. Probably close some of these freaking tabs. All right. All right. So anyway, what was I doing? All right, so we're looking for... I'm assuming that the nature of WoW over the years has become easier and easier. It's got to be... I think it's blatant. I'm looking for, again, either... see, that banner I was trying to pick up earlier, that's where it goes outside. And I have one of those. That'll be perfect. All right. This dude's place is actually looking pretty dope. I like the water fountain. Got the windmill out there. Cool stuff. All right. So let's see. Fire. I bet it's either going to be like some sort of volcano thing or fire. I want to go outside the zone. These are all just like mesas and stuff. Oh, it paused the chat. Okay, let me 1 second here. All right. Where am I at here? See. Somebody's house. That's badass. A big place. What there? What's this? We got fire over here. No. Yeah. Big old fire. Alright, what does it say again? The fire never ends. Gather for sorrow or mirth. Mirth. From my old ancient brain. Mirth. Yeah, like so gather for sorrow or mirth. So like excitement, I think. So like party. So you could either come here as like a funeral or some sort of gathering party. Okay. Mixologist over here. That dude's ready for a party. What got going on here? Maybe this ain't it. Looks like a good spot though. So let's look at it again. So fire never ends. Assuming that fire ain't gonna end. Search behind the fuel. Search behind the fuel. That's the fire, not the fuel. Trying to see if I can click on something. Behind the fuel. Tree? The tree, the fuel? You think? Oh wait, what we got here? Hey, look at that. All right. Turn that in. We get the elegant curved table. Complete. Alright, is there any more quests in this area that we have? I haven't seen any. Alright, so let's, so H, so again, you can return to previous location. I'm assuming that was the house, right? No, that's going to return me to where I was before. Apart from the house, I bet. Let's see what it does. When in doubt, just click and find out. Teleport. I guess it's a quick teleport. That's nice. I wonder, can you add that to your action bars? I mean, you could probably write a macro. Play around with that eventually. Alright, so supposedly this got bigger, but it didn't seem that way to me. At all. What do I have to do to upgrade some more? So where was, I think I was right straight over here. probably be right there. So house upgrades. Let's go to house upgrades. See what we need to do. Probably gonna take gold. Probably gonna take a lot of gold. Race a winch or bolt board. Neighborhood roster. Is that all it is? Just a roster? Okay.
We
With
build
that-
community here. Here if you need us.
Oh, I'm wanting actually over here. House upgrades. In case you didn't hear me dog. He's working at something. Alright.
What are you looking
I'd like to upgrade my house. Ray. Doesn't look like you're ready for an upgrade just yet. Live in a place a bit longer. A person can't possibly know what they want until they've really worn.
May your
Okay.
blade.
Whatever. Let's go back. Let's go actually through here so I can pick up that flight pad.
You've got my ear. What did you bring me? Remember,
There's actually a flight path right next to me. I should probably go ahead and pick that up. And then I'll go back to the house and check it out.
What you want, rich man? So be it.
Alright.
What you doing here? Major Nebri.
And home sweet. Alright, so let's enter edit house. Go here. And here. This is something I can like hang. Probably too big to hang on the door. Okay. What else we got going on here? Oh, so I guess you got to be pretty close to the house here. Large structures. Dilapidated well. Or why not? Well, let's just put that like right there. Windmill out here. Walls and columns. Let's go back inside. Let's take a look at the walls here. Let's deal with that. Programmar walls and columns. So let's go in here. Open this back up. same thing as before. Let's see what we got here. Walls, Stormwind. We got the Belemeth doorway. Okay. But no. At least not right now. Huh. Accents. Hey, here we go. Let's see what all we got here. So we got a fireplace. Sunrise Canyon painting. Why not? Let's put that like that right here. We need a high mountain drum in here for sure. We need to move that for sure. Put that right there. That looks all right. Stitched leather rug, yes. Not center though. Move this out of the way for now. Yeah, we gotta have a horde dueling flag. Why not? I mean, come on now. Flags in the corner. Why not? I mean, again, why not? For now, all we're doing really is just testing this all out. We'll actually do some actual decorating at some point. Earthen contenders target Redeemer, Harbinger, Ranger, Tauren Jeweler's Roller. Right over here. Don't know what the dried wash corn is. What the deal is with that, so we're just going to put that over here. Move that. Right there. Or a stone doormat. Oh, I think, let's see, wall hangings, food and drink. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a celebration keg over in the corner here. Or miscellaneous. Alright, so let's go back. So that was, let's look at furnishings again. We got seating, tables. Let's look at tables. Of course, here's that elegant curved one we just got. The Nayan table. Cartel. Forsaken. Covered wooden table. Why not? We'll marker like right here. We'll move this up to it. Is that there, or do we do? Here. Do like that for now. Again, storage. More sharp. Storage crate. Yeah, we'll put some storage crates around here and there. Barrel. Weapons rack. That can go over here. So again, as you can see, you can just place stuff however you need to. Let's do some different furnishings. Let's go back. See beds, miscellaneous. Let's do no. Back. Let's exits. No, lighting. Let's look at lighting. What do we got for lighting? We got anything? There's forge. We got like iron chain, so that like see how we are with it. Sure, that was a little closer to the center. There we go. How's that? And then actually, we got two of those, so what we can do technically with this one. There, and we'll put the other one. Probably not lined up very well, but actually pretty close. Sure, why not? Large wall lights, ceiling lights, small lights, miscellaneous lights. Okay, so lighting, and then we have nature. I'm a druid. We gotta have some nature. Well, that's probably going to be all outside. That's a nice little start. Well, at least we know how to do it. We know how to get started. Again, the quests will pretty much take you through it. Do the tutorial if you're really unsure. I think that's going to do it for me for the evening. I know there's not much going on. I'm going to get back into my PvP rotations. I did not do a lot of Battlegrounds this expansion during midnight. I haven't actually been gaming near as much as I usually do anyway. So, but I'm thinking about getting back into the Battlegrounds, especially with the solo. You know, if nothing else, I can do that. I don't know about going back to running a full-on group. I just don't really have the time for that anymore these days. But I may go back to at least doing the solo queue Battlegrounds. I run a druid, a balanced druid as my main. So Battlegrounds is usually a good spot for a boomy anyway. Druids in general are just real useful in Battlegrounds, always have been, and I don't see that changing in the near future. So with that being said, thank you, and see you on the next one.